Francisco Romero, please, followed by Dr. Don Tebow.
Good evening, council members, commissioners. This is a letter to Chief Jeri Williams and the entire council. Our community has organized at least 3 mobilizations and passed out thousands of leaflets in our neighborhoods to bring attention to the unjust death of Robert Ramirez, who died in police custody on June 23, 2012. We have attended the Community Relations Commission meeting and 2 Oxnard City Council meetings in order to demand that police brutality and abuse be addressed through the proper channels. In addition, we've requested the development of an independent community police review board that will allow our community to submit complaints of police abuse, misconduct, and brutality without fear and with the confidence that their complaints will be reviewed independently. As of today, our core demands have yet to be addressed by the council or any department of the city of Oxnard. As a result, our community held a hearing of the People's Tribunal for Justice on Wednesday, September 19, 2012, where we discussed this ongoing crisis of police abuse and brutality in Oxnard. We were able to document over 30 individual incidents of police abuse and misconduct, as well as an additional 10 community members that were direct witnesses to these traumatic incidents. Our tribunal also heard a testimony from family members and close friends of Robert Ramirez, who shared their memories of what a beautiful, kind, and peaceful young man the real Robert was. The photo, which you see here, of Robert that was released to the media is clear evidence that his bruises, lesions, and facial trauma were the result of violence at the hands of the Oxnard police. Based on this photo and the circumstances detailed by witnesses to the crime, the People's Tribunal for Justice has issued its verdict. We, as a self-determined community, reserve the right to uphold our own standards of justice. As such, our Tribunal for Justice hereby finds Chief Jeri Williams and the 7 unidentified officers guilty of the death of Robert Ramirez. The People's Tribunal for Justice has determined that the aforementioned individuals are clear fugitives who have refused to answer for their aggression and hostility towards us. We call on all 7 officers and their leadership to come forward for this crime. Failure to come forward will result in a continued advocacy on this issue, including disseminating material that will make clear that fugitives from community justice must be challenged and held to account. The People's Tribunal for Justice also calls on the City Council to address the issue of police brutality as a core problem in our community by holding an official hearing at a community meeting here at the Council. If the Council must separate the particular case of Robert due to its ongoing investigation, then a general hearing during a Council meeting may be scheduled. The Council can no longer use this as an excuse to abandon its responsibility to investigate the pathological, violent approach of the police under its charge. We also demand a public update confirming that the Chief has contacted and invited the Attorney General to investigate Robert Ramirez's case, as declared in his letter, her letter dated September 12th.